How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and, well, we finally entered the month of October. It is currently October 3rd, the day I'm recording this video, and, yeah, as you can see, the wheel landed on Team Towcap, so that is what we'll be taking a look at today. We got Rusty Cornfuel, the Cars 1 racer, Jack DePost, the Cars 3 racers for, Cars 3 stock car, and then JD McPillar, who is the next-gen Towcap. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting it off with a Rusty Cornfuel. Now, this guy was recently released in 2021 Singles Case H, which came out last summer, so about a year ago is when he was last released. And this is the Thailand version, obviously. Now, I've mentioned this a lot before, but I've actually lost my original Towcap racer. Like, I did have him, but I have no idea where he went. He's just gone now. And, yeah, so I decided to get a new one when he was last released. And there's some images on the screen of where he appeared at in the movie. There was this one good shot of him with the gas spring racer who I released, or not released, who I reviewed last time. There's like this scene of like McQueen going across him and the gas spring racer. So that's a pretty cool detail. I mentioned that in my last video too, like my last Piston Cup teams review. So yeah, let's get that out of the way. And taking a look at him right now, he's got Towcap right here in pretty simple font, with like this white outline. He's got the hitch protector, along with the logo hitch protector. And that's obviously what this thing is right here. He's very simple. He's just simply purple with some yellow and some white across him. Like, you can see here, he's just basically white with the 4 right there and like a purplish, background with the white trim. He's got some purple going on above the fenders right here. Black Lightyear rims. Having purple Lightyear rims would look kind of weird. Yeah, his sides are exactly the same because, he's basic. Obviously, most of the Cars 1 racers are basic. And taking a look at some of these other guys that I have here, like Todd Marcus. I'm trying to find all these guys. I'm all in, like, this little bin thing here. Here we go. We got Poncho Wipeout, Todd Marcus, and Kevin Shiftwright. I don't know if you guys remember, I got Kevin Shiftwright a few months ago in, like, July. And, yeah, I did a whole unboxing of him, so I finally have all the 3 clutch egg racers now. So sometime in Season 3, we'll be able to do all the clutch egg racers. I reviewed No Stall in Season 1, Episode 8, the last episode of that season, around a year or so ago. And Poncho Wipeout, I believe I did in the 2nd episode of Piston Cup Teams, which is like 2 years ago, I think, or a year and a half ago. Which is a really long time now that I think about it. And, yeah, that's basically it. He's pretty basic for the most part. He's got 4 up on the hood there, which is bigger than the ones on the sides, as you can see. And then on the back here, he's got Towcap, hitch protector, and what does that tiny font say right there? Hang on, I gotta read it here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read. I don't really know what it says, but if we can try to zoom in on it, we can maybe get a good look at it. But it doesn't look like it wants to clear out. For the, yeah, it's really hard to read. So we're not gonna try to attempt it. Let's yeah, that's basically all there is for him. Moving on now to Jack DePost. Now this guy is one of the more rare Cars 3 Piston Cup racers because the last time he was released was in like 2018, at least as a single. I'm pretty sure he's been released in some multi-packs like 2 or so years ago, but he's still a pretty, rare release, or not really easy to find. And yeah, he gets a little bit more exciting than Rusty Cornfuel, although he's still kind of basic, as you can see here. They still look kind of the same, although he does get some purple shading that we'll get into. But yeah, there's some images on the screen of where he appeared at in the movie. And yeah, I'm just moving some of these guys around here. There we go. Taking a look at him, he's a bit lighter purple than Rusty Cornfuel. If you take a look here, Rusty Cornfuel is a bit of a darker purple. This guy's a bit more of a lighter purple. And he's got this purple shading like I just talked about. And I really like this detail about him. It's like this nice purple shade. It's on both of his sides, as you can see. 4 is a little bit more 3D, but it's still basically with the purple background and the white trim there. The 4 is pretty much the same size, I do believe, as the one on the side here, although it might be slightly bigger. Towcap is in a way bigger font than the Cars 1 racer, as you can see here. because instead of it just being like across the hood here, it is now like on the entire hood. And then, Jesus Christ, I just dropped one of my cars. I'm trying to adjust them so that I can have my hand in a comfortable spot. And yeah, we got a hitch protector right here, which is now above the text instead of it being below the text. Got light year right here on the fenders here, which is the same for all the Cars 3 racers. Like I said, 4 right here, less contingency sponsors. He's got this weird yellow stripe going on here. Same thing here, it like connects to the back, so that's kind of cool. And then you got the 3D hitch protector right here, which is, like I said, more three-dimensional than this one, as you can see. And it's a bit of a lighter yellow too. So that's kind of interesting. You got toe cap here, no hitch protector logo. Oh wait, yeah, there it is, right here. That's in a really weird spot to put it, but it's right here. And then you have toe cap and then a hitch protector right in the middle. And then here you have toe cap, hitch protector in the middle, and then hitch protector written below it, and number 4 right here. And yeah, that's about, oh, he's also got number 4 underneath the headlight, and then the grill here, and like some light purple shading on the front here, as you can see. That kind of connects to the side here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. But now that's about it for him. Actually, I forgot to mention that he's also the same model as some of these other Cars 3 racers, like Bobby Rotesta, who I did get in that unboxing video that I did with Kevin Shiftwright, and Jack DePost as well. Yeah, Bobby Rotesta is probably like the most rarest Cars 3 Piston Cup racer. He's only been released like one time. And he's Bobby Swift. He was the first Cars 3 racer to be released with this model. And Marcus Cransler here as well. He also hasn't been released in a while. This is like 2018 or 2019. Somewhere around there. Yeah, now that's about it for him. Moving on to JD McPillar, who is the last car we're taking a look at today. And if you guys remember, he was recently released in 2021 Singles Case C. Or, I'm pretty sure it was also D as well. It might have only been C. But, yeah, that was the last time it was released, which was in, like, March or February of 2021. Sometime around there. And he was also released in that Next Gen 4-pack with Flipped Over, Steve Slicklepage, and Barry DePedal. There's some images on the screen of where JD McPillar appeared at in the movie. And his paint job's a bit different than the Chinese version. I don't have the Chinese version, but it's a bit of a lighter purple. This one's a bit more of a darker purple that, like, more resembles, you know, like, the actual color, like these guys here. But, yeah, he's the same model as some of these other Next Gens, like Chris Roman, who I did get in that, you know, eBay unboxing that I did with everyone else. Rich Mixon, who I've had since the beginning of 2021. And, Nick Shift here, who was no, he wasn't actually the last recently revealed Next Gen. The last one that was this model was Jim Radford, who I did not decide to bring out for this video. But, yeah, I'm just moving these guys around again. Taking a look at his hood, it is way different than both of these guys. As you can see, way different. You got toe cap on like a slant here, and this hitch protector is like next generation hitch protector. Because instead of it being like this actual hitch protector, hang on here, the one instead of it being actual hitch protector, it's like a bit thinner and it's more of like just a line instead of it being like an actual hitch protector. You get what I'm trying to say. And then it like extends out to the toe cap, so it's kind of weird, but you know, it's been interesting. He's got purple going on right here with the classic Piston Cup combustor carbon fiber synergy. Gray rims with yellow trim, so it's kind of weird they went with gray instead of just, you know, black or something like that. But, yeah, he's got this blue stripe going on right here. Same thing on this side. The sides aren't the exact same, although slightly different because of the forward and the way it's positioned. But that's the same for all the numbers, I'm pretty sure. And then, taking a look at his hood here, you got 4, which is the same exact purple font, as well as the 4 on the sides here. It's like the same purple as like this purple. Hang on, I'm trying to adjust it. It's the same as this purple, as you guys can see. It like connects to this yellow arrow here. And then you got a blue arrow behind the yellow arrow. And then you got like this blue line that I just talked about, and it goes all the way throughout his, you know, body. You got this blue bumper right here. So it's kind of weird that they went with blue instead of yellow. But I can think it gives off more of like a contrast, you know, a bit more of a design. And he's got painted windows, which is pretty interesting because most of these guys all have tinted windows. As you can see with Chris Roman, he's got tinted windows. Nick Shift has painted windows though, so that's kind of interesting. And Rich Mixon has the tinted windows as well, but this is the Chinese version of Rich Mixon. The other two are both from Thailand. As you know, Chris Roman was released around the time they started switching to Thailand. So, yeah. There was Rich Mixon from Thailand, but I got the Chinese version. And, yeah, he's got toe cap right here and this very tiny text on the bottom with the thinner hitch protector logo right there, or the next gen one, I guess I should say. He's got toe cap, one in like yellow font, one word in the yellow font, and then another in a blue font. So that's kind of interesting that I changed that up. You got number 4 right here, and then the rookie racing stripes, and toe cap with purple background and yellow font. And its spoiler is different from other ones, although I don't know if it's different from Nick Schiff's. Actually, it is kind of different because he's got the flares going on here. Nick Schiff doesn't have that. And yeah, they are different from Tank Coat and Combustor here. So yeah, that's kind of cool, and that's about it for him. So, this is going to wrap it up for this video, and this is the second to last episode in the Piston Cup Team series. And yeah, we'll be back next month with the finale of Piston Cup Teams Season 2 on November 4th. And yeah, also that new Black Panther trailer came out a few hours ago, and looks pretty good, you know. Comes out like a week after the finale of Piston Cup Teams, so that'll be exciting. You guys are able to look forward to both that and obviously the next episode of Piston Cup Teams. And yeah, let me know if you guys are excited for that movie and Piston Cup Teams, and I'll see you guys. Until then, peace out.